his chance. Abdallah. Majority of the team built up of development squad. Tanzania. Plenty of scouts are keeping eyes on their players, and no wonder as they try and pick their way through. And they do it with quality and an end product. Are Tanzania on their way to making history? Amis Miambo gets them off to a flyer. Senegal shocked. Tanzania terrifying. The young Lions of Teranga as they have the rest of the tournament. Superbly played into feet. But what great composure. Lukman Imbala Sari just cushioned the ball. And Miambo just tucked it past a stranded Hassan Sarr. The keeper given no chance. Tanzania into an early lead. And what a time to score your first goal of the tournament. And Senegal have work to do, although they do have time in which to do it. Certainly an early wake-up call, if they indeed needed one. Cleared by Razaki Nejelendi. Senegal just look to try and settle in as Tiano So. Brilliant ball into midfield. It's a lovely 1-2. Maybe not the best end product. Taking on the shot. Suleiman Commissioner Faye. Taken away a bit cheaply by Abdallah. Tanzania win it back in Senegal's half. Just wonderful to see at such a young age group. Lukman Imbala Salu would have been very easy for the Kagera Sugar forward to have a swing at that himself or take it off the on-rushing Amis Miambo. Instead he left it to the midfielder to stride through, tuck it away. Well, double danger for Senegal, 1-0 down. They certainly don't want Hassan Sarr to have to go off. Penalty hero against Morocco. Certainly things to ponder. Well, he was part of the 2025 squad that failed to defend their title. Now the main man, maybe not for much longer. Certainly the concern for Senegal, the fact they've got their substitute goalkeeper داود با of Generation Foot.
ها هنا في أفضل حالاته على 14 فرق 5 نقط.
Hope it's nothing major to worry about. Tanzania just look like they cannot be phased. Winning the ball and so quickly getting to the edge of Senegal's box. Here's the goal scorer. And now a one flashed wide. Certainly caught hold of it, Idrissa Kilendembo. nowhere near the target from the fullback. Demo was one of those who've returned from the 2025 edition. One of the great changes to really help the growth of youth football. Now the Under-17 World Cup is annual, so therefore the competitions that play for its qualification. And Tanzania had already, by winning their group, earned a debut at year's end at the World Cup. Senegal will be taking part in their fourth. Mozambique, like Tanzania, the other debutants of those heading to the tournament in Qatar. Tanzania really have settled so well here in Rabat. Senegal won't panic. They did trail from an early goal the final 3 years ago, held in the Nelson Mandela Stadium in Algiers. Abdelhamid Ait Boudlao, now of Rennes, netted an early one for the young Atlas Lions. Farou Diouf from the penalty spot. An 83rd minute winner from Mamadou Savan saw them earn their first title in this competition. It's quite amazing, given that Tanzania never actually qualified out of an under-17 AFCON group stage before. Yet here they are now, as things stand, heading for the title. Before this edition, they'd only ever won one game as well. That was back in their first appearance in 2017. 4 points in that reaching challenge from Hussein Mbegu. This one, Sher Umar C. Well, he was getting up ahead of steam. Well, he could be producing quite the achievement. Sangan Zelu set up his Serengeti boys and their fans. What could be an unforgettable night in Rabat. Never out of the group stages in their previous appearances. Now the Sekafa champions looking to add under 17. Well, East Africa is football mad, but long overshadowed both by the region's global dominance in distance running. Also, not quite the same power as we've seen from West and North Africa. They do have wonderful domestic footballing culture with Young Africans and Simba, fan-owned clubs. One of Africa's fiercest rivalries, the Kariakou Derby.